Hi, welcome to another sharing session by me, James Lim, and today I shall talk about the types of discounts that developer give. Now, we just had our circuit breaker and we are now in the month of July. And during the COVID period, there was actually many discounts and the different types of discounts that developers are actually giving to attract sales for your development. So today I shall share with you what type of discounts are they giving. Now, first of all, we have to understand why are developers giving discounts. Okay, so here is a few that I can have for you. Number one is actually a marketing gimmick. Now, during the COVID period, everybody is at home and the developer just want to outreach to more people. Therefore, they have some discounts here and there to attract more eyeballs and to get people to look into your project. Hence, number one, first and foremost, the most important is actually basic marketing. All right. Secondly, developers also, especially for new launchers, okay, those that are just out into the market or just was launched just before the circuit breaker, they have to hit a target. Well, if they do not hit their sales target, the banks will give them some penalty. Hence, they have to hit a 30% sales target at the beginning. Therefore, in order to hit this 30% sales target, a lot of developers, they like to sell your products fast. And when they sell a product fast, they have a discount that they can give to attract more clients to your properties. And as such, they are actually selling close to break-even point. When these developments are launched that time, and you take a few years down the road, when they are left only about 20 or 30% of the inventory, they may increase price. And as such, when they increase such prices, they will sell higher and will overall has an average selling price of a profit that they are looking at. Thirdly, they need to avoid the ABSD. Now, in Singapore, there's such a thing called the QC period. Now, these developers, just to share, is that the rules by the government states that they have to build finish and to sell everything within a 5 years period. And this is what we call the QC period. Now, if they do not sell in time, they have two options. Number one, they have to pay a ABSD of 30% of the land price. Secondly, if they do not want to do that, they can actually buy over the development themselves and they can have another QC period and they can start slowly selling their properties. In Orchard Road, most of the developers will prefer the second strategy because not only they can hold it longer, they can sell at a higher pricing and they can also rent it out. Fourthly, some developers may face cash flow problems. Okay, and when they are facing cash flow problems, they will prefer to quickly sell your unit as fast as possible. Now, let's look during the COVID period, during the circuit breaker. During this circuit breaker period, these developers are still commercial units, okay, commercial businesses. And as such, they still have to pay overhead costs, they have to pay manpower costs. As such, they still must have a consistent cash flow incoming in order to pay your staff or pay your workers. As such, they are facing cash flow problems. Therefore, these developers would prefer to give some discount to people or to consumers such that they can pay your workers. All right. Last but not least, they can have a change of management or they do a company restructuring. Okay. One example of this is actually St. Thomas. Now, when these developers have a change of management, they just want to clear the old stock and they want to start afresh. And by starting afresh, this new management, they can show them their new portfolio. They can have a new business model. Okay. Next, this is a newspaper article recently during the COVID period. All right. So, do developers need to sell fast or within that 5 years of the QC deadline? No, because during this COVID period, the government actually gives them an extension. Hence, normally developers are not rushed to sell within this QC deadline. Okay, some developments also do not even have this QC deadline. and they can sell your properties slowly over maybe a 10 to 20 years period. Next, this is one example that happens during the COVID period. In order to beat ABSD, 38 Jovois is one development that they have to clear your stock. They just want to clear your stock out before they have to pay a 30% of your stamp duty. As such, they are giving discounts ranging from 13 to 24% discount. Now, if we look at this article, they launched a fire sale slashing prices that will not incur the ABSD. Okay, and within 3 days, half of the development has been sold. Okay, where 16 units of the 27 units of the freehold development has been sold within 3 days. Now, I have clients asking me, James, is this development good to buy or not? My answer is no. I tell my clients, no, do not buy this unit at all because they do not follow my system. Okay, I have a Property Plus system for those who do not know, and this development do not follow my system. Why am I saying that? Because this is a very small development. It has only 27 units. And as such, for a 5 years period, this developer has problems selling it. Although the discount seems to be very good, but I feel that, it is not giving my clients a good price. As such, although you are getting a discount, okay, I may foresee that in future, it may be harder to sell, even to break even or to make a small profit. Okay, so read this article up. Last but not least, I would like to highlight the last statement. This development, 38 Jovois, the developer actually paid ABSD for it, okay, at the beginning. So your intention was to hold the condo for a long-term rental, okay? But however, the company start to restructure already, okay? They are looking at turning the property, initially they want to turn the property into a co-living business, okay? And, to rent it out. But then again, because of new opportunities, they want to take the money and to buy new land to develop. So which means it's something like a company restructuring. Hence, they decide that because of new opportunities out there, they would rather clear all this out and sell all these units, and then they would prefer to buy land and build and develop. Okay. Next, what are the types of discounts that developers can give to you? Okay. Firstly, pre-launch. It depends again on the developer, marketing strategy, and the way they do things. Okay, some of them. Okay, in order to attract sales, they give a 1% or a certain percentage, like maybe every development here have a 5,000 discount when you buy pre-launch. Okay, pre-launch means when you ballot for the number for the unit itself. Okay, which is over the 2 weeks period. After this pre-launch, there won't be any more sales. Okay, an example of this is Trevor by UOL. Trevor is located at Potong Pasir. Now, this was sold 2 years back, and they have this pre-launch period where the sales target is the best. After that, UOL is very strict and do not give any discount. The only thing that happens is the developer will only increase price. Okay, I feel that this UOL as of now is 95% sold. Okay. Secondly, hitting your sales target, your initial first sales target. So as what I was saying, because they need to hit your 30% sales target or your 50% sales target, developers may give 3,000 to 10,000 discounts. An example of this right now currently is like Treasure at Tampines. You are able to secure this type of discount. Note, what do I look at? When these developers are giving discount, can you buy into it? My answer is, it depends. You have to understand how the developers are pricing your properties. If the developers are anyhow giving discount, I will say that no, this is not a good development. Why? When I imagine a developer on launch day give you a 1% discount. Halfway through, the developer may give you a 2% discount. And if you buy into a 2% discount, you may be afraid that in future, the developer may give you a 3% discount or more. So I feel that these are no good. However, what I feel that is very good is that if you enter the market early, this is what I call first mover advantage. And when you enter the market early and you secure this discount and you know that this developer, because it has a reputation to protect, it will not give you any more discount, but instead it will increase price. It will be very, very beneficial to you. In future, people will buy more expensive than you, and hence, because people buy more expensive for you, this will cause the overall property to go up. And because the property price go up, the valuation of it go up, which means it will ensure that you will make a profit upon TOP. Put it this way, what would you prefer upon TOP? Would you prefer you buy a undervalued property, but it doesn't make money for you? Or would you prefer to buy a property where you have some discount, or you buy a market price, but we can assure you that upon TOP, the price will go up? Okay. Thirdly, majority of these developers who units they cannot sell, they want to avoid the QCP of the 30%, hence they are giving discount between 10 to 25% or to 20%. Again, it depends on the developer. Lastly, this is something that's very that is happening right now in the market that is actually unforeseen. Okay, honestly, in my 7 years of my industry, I have not seen this happening before, and I have 2 examples that happened this year. Okay, where the developer will behave like a resale seller and will start to negotiate with you. So, for example, instead of you offering a price, developers normally they don't like to negotiate on pricing, but you give an offer to the developer and they come back with a counter offer, okay? And so on and backwards and forwards until we can find a sweet spot. Now, this potentially you will be able to buy a property that is higher floor but yet is cheaper than a unit that is selling at a lower floor, all right? Now, this is something I'd like to share with you. We are in quarter 3 of 2020, and potentially you should be looking out for these 8 properties where these 8 condos, the ABSP deadline is approaching. The developer may be offering some sales as it approach the QC deadline. What are these 8 properties? Number 1, Atra at Red Hill. It is next to the MRT station and there is only 5 units left. Next, Queen's Peak at Queenstown. It has 10 units left. Le Quest at Bukit Batok, it has 43 units left. Grandeur Park near Tanah Merah MRT, it has 30 units left. Tapestry at Tampines, it has 50 units left. 120 Grange Road, located at Grange Road, it has 10 units left. This is a core central region. Okay, Martin Modern at River Valley, also it has 50 units left. And which is at River Valley. Candice Residences is at Sembawang, it has 36 units left. Now, this is my tip for you. If you are keen and you are looking at discount, okay, please feel free to approach me if you are interested in these units. Now, my advice to you is this. Should you wait until it reaches the QC period and start to hunt for this? My answer is no. When the news come out that it has reached its QC period and there is a certain discount given, all right, of maybe 10%, now there's going to be a frantic search for these units, okay? And you will have many competitors. And as such, it will be a first come, first served basis. You may not have enough time to even secure this unit, all right? But however, right now, as I know that they are going to approach a QC period, okay, please go and study it. Ask me for the information. Ask me for the floor plan. Look at the units, whether this unit suits you or not. And right now, as what I mentioned earlier, okay, look at the start to negotiate with the developer and get a good pricing from the developer. Maybe you may get a 10 or 15% discount from the developer before it is being released. Okay, because when it's being released at time, most probably the discount will be the same. So right now, if you know about this article, you have watched my YouTube video, okay, and you like this project, find me first, okay, and let's discuss with the developer, okay. Last but not least, to keep my video short, I would like to give you my last summary. Most important is that never assume every fire sale is a good buy. I will never tell my clients to look at this, okay? Never, most of the time, fire sale doesn't mean it is a good buy, because fire sale means a unit is hard to sell. And because it's hard to sell, in future, you may have this difficulty that this unit may also be difficult to sell and make money. Most important, I would like to share with you is that if I find this unit, it follows my Property Plus system, and it is aligned with my entire checklist, therefore, I will tell you to go ahead with it, and that is considered a good buy. Okay, so thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you have learned something new. So long, and if you like it, please feel free to like, comment, and share. So long, until next time. Bye.